Hi, hi. I am happy to be back. Today, I am going to be talking about, are you denying your divinity? Okay. So, for this subject, we tend to attach really out there stuff when we get to talking about divinity. Like things like, really more way up here when divinity actually encompasses everything that is the totality of human experience. So we tend to like heaven, angels, spirit, God, all of that stuff that is divine, but everything else, the full breadth of human experience is also divinity. So if you're going through life not paying attention to every single part of divinity, you're just kind of sleepwalking through and not really noticing what is here right in front of you, then you are denying your divinity. So if you think about it, if you are a person that came to experience earth in its truest form, you're a spirit, you came to earth, you're in this body, you're having life, and it's just going on around you, then wouldn't it make sense that all parts of it, even the parts we like to deny, even the parts we like to disown, all of that is part of our divinity? So, for example, for me, when I dream, the message that I get from my dreams is like the pictures aren't quite as important as the way I'm feeling when I'm in the dream. So last night, the dream that I had, I was feeling tired. Like in the dream, I believe it was tired or like just kind of meh. And then when I woke up, I was like, I'm still tired. And then I was like, oh, that's divine. I'm tired. I get to experience tiredness in this human body. And it's just when you really connect back to that, it's really like, oh, everything. This is all what I came for. Because the thing is, like, we want to, the ego parts of ourselves, the part that we identify as, like me, as Tiffany, as this woman sitting here in this chair, that ego part of me wants to say, oh, well, no, I only want like roses and flowers and sunny days and kisses and hugs and sunshine and stuff like that. But if it was only the case that we were here to experience that, then all of the other stuff that's the totality of our experience wouldn't exist. All of this is here for a reason. So we're here to experience tiredness. We're here to experience bleh. We're here to experience all of that. So if you can appreciate no matter where you are, start looking for and intentionally appreciating the divinity in each moment, you'll like, you just have to start like teeny tiny baby steps, and you'll start to notice like, oh, all of it is good, all of it is good, even in the midst of something like annoying or something that's getting on your nerves or something that's just like not going the way you had it planned in your head or the way ideally you would like for it to go. If you can get into the habit of saying, you know what, this is divine, and just really sink down in your body, just drop down and enjoy it. Because if you really feel into it instead of thinking about it, the divinity within you, your spirit, your source, whatever you like to refer that to, um, that part of you is actually enjoying all of the experiences. So the only reason that it's interpreted in any other way is, oh, this is fabulous, is our thoughts about what it is. So, for example, if you think about the sensations, the actual physical sensations in your body of something that's painful and something that's pleasurable, the the neural pathways are not that different as far as the way your body interprets the signal when the input is received. So really, when we put our thoughts on something, like ow, I just hit my leg. I should not have hit my leg. I do not like being in pain, as opposed to, ow, I felt that sensation in my body. That's an interesting sensation. Let me feel where it goes. It's really about your interpretation of it. And so, part of not denying your divinity is opening yourself up and allowing yourself to experience the totality of everything. And I know this is something that I personally have had to like slowly, like, oh, I had to really open myself up to this, because I really was bent on only wanting to have this, and everything else. Bloop, not interested. No, thank you. Don't want any bad experiences. But really, a bad experience is only bad because we interpret it as such. And if you really take an honest look at your life and go back, like some stuff that you've got some separation between, like maybe a couple of years or so back, and you look at something that was maybe mildly inconvenient, maybe a little bit more than that, because you don't want to start with the deep dark stuff. You have to start with something that you can like physically work on right now, and start to look at it through the lens of where you are now in relation to where you were when the thing happened. So let's say you, like, if you're applying to college and you didn't get into the school that you wanted to, but you got into another school, but now you freaking love it and it's the best thing ever. If you look back at that from your now position and say, well, I'm so glad I didn't get into that school, because then I would have missed all of this. If that's the case, looking back, then you can also apply that looking forward. When you're in the middle of a situation, you're like, oh, this is icky. I don't like this. I want to get out immediately. You can pause, drop down into your body, and really feel into it and be like, you know what? First off, there's some part of me that likes this. So let me join in on the part of me that really is feeling this deeply and that's really enjoying the sensation itself, regardless of the story around it. And then, two, okay, if I can look back at events later and see, oh, that was beneficial. I'm glad that happened. If I'm in the middle of something that's happening, then I know that my future self is going to look back on this and say, oh my God, I'm so glad that happened. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for that thing. So you can do that at any moment. And any moment, you can just remind yourself to just wake up to that. Wake up to the fact that, oh my God, it's all divine. It's all divine. Every little piece of it. Your computer, your phone, your purse, your shoe, the toy on the floor, the paper in the trash, every piece of it is divine. So we really want to make sure that we're waking up to this. We don't want to sleepwalk through life, because all of the experience, the totality of the human experience is life. It's not just the peak moments that we like to try to emphasize, like, oh my God, that vacation was fabulous. Oh, I had the best experience ever. Oh, this one day is so good. Oh, my birthday is great. The other 364 days are trash. Like, we don't want to do that, because all of life, everything, every little piece of it that we're experiencing, that's divinity. That's what we came here for. And that's what your spirit, the you that you really are, your soul, that's what it came here to do. So just make sure you're paying close attention to that. And anytime you catch yourself in a situation that is less than desirable according to your ego, the self that you identify as on a daily basis, just take a moment to take a deep breath, pause, and say, hold up. Let's see how the inner, the spirit, the me that came here to be in this human experience, really feels about this. So, that's our topic for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. And if you want to get notifications for when I go live, just go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I will see you when I'm back. Have a great day. Bye.